Hello, allow me to introduce you to the most fabulous among horoscopes, horoscope of Krishna. Krishna is the central figure in the stories of Puranas, Mahabharata and Bhagavad Gita. He is celebrated for his childhood mischief, amorous pastimes, heroic deeds and teachings of wisdom. Known as the Supreme God who restores peace and principles of religion, Krishna is worshipped with love and devotion since ancient times. Although the day of his appearance remains the subject of speculation, I made a thorough research, and today we are going to uncover the mystery of his horoscope. Details of Krishna's birth, provided in Puranas, are summarized in two visuals. I made two comprehensive videos that discuss both date of Kali Yuga and Krishna's lifetime. In short, without any doubt, Puranas declare that Krishna lived around 3000 years ago. The notion that Krishna lived 5000 years ago is an invention of astronomers who lived during the Gupta dynasty, and it finds no support in Smriti. As such, let me present the date when Krishna appeared in this world. It was the 21st of June, 1174 BCE. At midnight, the heavy rain clouds cleared and the moon rose in the east, aligning with the star Rohini in the constellation of Taurus. This was a perfect moment when all the planets assign auspicious positions, promising great benedictions to baby Krishna. The moon is exalted in Taurus. Being in the first house under the benefic aspect of Jupiter, the moon shows ultimate beauty and grace, strong, seductive, slightly plump body. This position also suggests courage, wealth, great honor, and excellent intelligence. Love for water, rivers, lakes, ocean is another outcome of this placement, since the moon governs water. Rohini Nakshatra promotes charisma and emotional depth, love for fine arts. The second house is ruled by exalted Mercury, which is conjunct with Ketu. Ketu doubles the effects of Mercury. This suggests that Krishna has extremely attractive face. He is very talkative, since this is the nature of Gemini sign. Since exalted Mercury rules the second and fifth house, Krishna easily masters foreign languages. He has a great sense of humor. He enjoys coming up with riddles. Involvement of the fifth house suggests vivid imagination. Krishna is a great creative storyteller. It is especially so when we consider the third house as a house of expression and fine arts. This house receives aspect from Jupiter and Saturn, so Krishna tells parables and teaches wisdom through his speech. Krishna's words are thoughtful and poetic. Aspect from Jupiter adds love for exploration of new cultures and philosophies. Saturn shows appreciation for known traditions. Krishna is guided by Dharma. He is patient. He is compassionate, Moon plus Jupiter, but firm, Saturn. Krishna has a gentle touch. He is skillful at playing musical instruments. Mulatrikona Venus shows natural talent in fine arts. Krishna is fearless because Saturn is exalted in the sixth house. Krishna knows that he can defeat any enemy. The fourth house in this horoscope features the Sun in its own sign, in conjunction with Mars. This suggests that Krishna will become a king of a great kingdom. The perfect dignities of planets in this horoscope also shows that Krishna will be an opulent king. He will own land and live in royal comfort. Krishna has a kind, passionate heart. He is a just king whose happiness is to protect the innocent and restore dharma. Exalted Mercury in the fifth house is one of the best placements for education. It indicates a sharp, analytical mind, excellent memory, mastery of esoteric and technical fields. Krishna is a genius who has an instant solution for complex intellectual tasks. He is a perfect researcher and teacher. His dexterity is legendary and he enjoys sports and games. The fifth house is strong and Jupiter is well placed, so Krishna will have many children. The sixth house shows that Krishna will easily crush all enemies. Venus and Saturn are mutual friends, so no clash happens in this house. However, here is an interesting part. You can notice that Venus and Saturn are extremely close to each other, almost matching in their position. This is known as planetary war or Graha Yuddha in Sanskrit. Most primary texts, including Brihad Samhita, define Graha Yuddha as a destructive state where the defeated planet is unable to bestow its benefits and the house it occupies is largely destroyed. However, Brihad Samhita describes that in certain cases this state comes to be known as Samagama or peaceful union. I believe this is one of the rare examples of such phenomena. Furthermore, Venus rules the first house, while Saturn rules the ninth house. Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra states that incarnations of Vishnu appear when lords of Kendra and Trikona stay together in at least 8 divisional charts. This position ensures that Venus and Saturn will be conjunct in all divisional charts. Additionally, it creates a powerful dana yoga or combination of wealth. A person who possesses such a placement will have all the riches in the world and beyond. Krishna will accumulate his wealth by defeating enemies and rivals. However, he does not have destructive tendencies. Venus in Libra suggests that Krishna is a diplomat who first looks for peaceful solutions. Strong Jupiter in the 7th house reveals happy, sensual, passionate marriage. This house is aspected by the Moon and Mars. Venus shows wife. Since Venus is in the 12th from the 7th, it shows hidden affairs and pleasures. Additionally, Venus aspects the 12th house of hidden affairs and pleasures. Jupiter is in Scorpio, sign of secrecy and intensity, while ruling the 8th house of secrets and occult in the sign of philosophy. And Jupiter is in the 12th from the 8th, so this shows a very intense knowledge of occult and spiritual matters, seeing things that other people can't even imagine. Exalted Saturn aspects the 8th house, house of longevity, so Krishna lives a very long life. The Lord of the House of Luck is exalted and conjunct with Venus. Naturally, Krishna is followed by the goddess of fortune. He possesses wisdom and diligence. Krishna protects Dharma. He is charitable, and his teacher will possess much hidden knowledge. Ketu is in the 9th house from the 9th. This shows that Krishna is not bound by Maya or material energy. Krishna will rule a transcendental kingdom, 10th house in Aquarius, in foreign lands, since Mars is the lord of the 12th house. Krishna will be very famous, but some people will be hostile to him. Strong Jupiter and exalted Mercury aspects the 11th house, so Krishna will have many good friends and connections. Rahu in the 11th house easily manifests all wishes. This position suggests prosperity, gains, and a strong control over own senses. Rahu is also in the 12th house from the 12th, which indicates many travels. The moon, being exalted in Navamsha as well, is Vargotama. This creates immense mental strength, stability, and fortune. The moon is conjunct with exalted Mercury in the 3rd divisional chart. This means that no misfortunes can affect Krishna. Saturn is Yogakaraka, another indicator of lasting prosperity and success. Of course, there are more details to this horoscope, but this already shows that this chart belongs to Krishna without any doubt. But before we say our farewells, let me show you something peculiar once more. This horoscope took place in 1174 BCE. 74 years later, this incredible super conjunction occurred. I also discovered eclipses that took place in India similar to those described in Mahabharata. They are 15 years apart from each other, and they came about in pairs, where lunar eclipse is followed by solar eclipse 15 days later. There are many articles where people try to date Mahabharata, but eclipses that they mention are either too weak to be noticed by human eye, or they happened in a different part of the world altogether. That's funny. What does it tell you about the world? Padam padam yet vipadam, natesham. That's not even a problem, don't worry about that. I offer my respectful obeisances to the pinkish hue of the lotus feet of Krishna, the only cure for the fever of birth and death.